In this video, we are going to introduce the idea of what a natural number is, and what it kind of relates to with the exponentials. A natural number is the number e. So e is like pi. It's a decimal that goes on and on and on forever. It is when something continuously compounds. So it doesn't compound one time per year or monthly or quarterly or daily. It's compounding every fraction of every second of every day. And so when you talk about something that's compounding continuously, then you have a little bit of a different equation. So your equation for something that is continuously compounding looks like that, PERT. So this represents your initial amount. This represents what rate that it is changing and the amount of time that's going on. So it's definitely a little bit of a different kind of style of compounding equation than what you've seen in the past, but this is when something is continuously compounding. So E is the new number. It's called a natural number. The value of it is a value on your calculator. So here is pi on your calculator, and right below it is E. So if you go second, kind of the blue button, and then E, that is going to get us our value. So second E, and then press enter, there's the value. So it's like pi. It's a decimal that never ends, never repeats. So it's an irrational number. And so it's something that's a little bit new. So what is the value of it? It is 2.71, on and on, just depends how many decimals you want to go. So 2.718, we'll stop at 4 decimals. So that 8 is going to bump the 2 up. All right. So there's two versions of, not two versions, but two different locations that you can find E. One of them is right here, right above the division sign. But then if you want to, typically E has some sort of an exponent associated with it, because that's the equation that's pretty commonly used. So very, very rarely are you just going to use E without any kind of an exponent. So there is a shortcut on this. So if we want to type in this into the calculator, it's right above this LN button. So LN is right there. It's kind of hard to see, but it's E to the X. So if you go second E, it's automatically going to put your exponent ready to go. All right. So if I type that in the calculator, it's just 2.7, and it's just some value. So it is 14, and we'll take these all out, 4 decimal places, 8, 7, 9, 7. Okay, so that 3 didn't do anything to the 4th decimal place. And then if you have a negative exponent, you're going to have second E. So again, natural log. So second E automatically gives me my exponent, and negative 3.2. And that is my value. So 0.0407 gets bumped up to an 8. All right, so I'm going to throw the whole thing into a calculator. So here's kind of an example for it. So it says if there's a formula for atmospheric pressure, is your pressure is equal to 760 E to this equation. Your H is going to represent the height above sea level in meters. Okay, so find the atmospheric pressure if you are 100 meters above sea. So all you're doing is taking and typing this into the calculator, 760 E to the negative 0.00013 times 100. And that will tell you your atmospheric pressure. So 760 second E, and to the negative 0.12313 times, and that is our atmospheric pressure. And again, we'll take it out 4 decimal places. It's pretty common when you're doing exponentials to take it out that far. So 750.183. Okay, so that was a little bit of an introduction to E. Basically, it's kind of how it gets used and throwing it into a calculator.